Welcome back, beautiful family. Today I want to share with you a very delicious chicken chimichanga. It comes out amazing. I know you guys are going to love it. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. These amazing chicken chimichangas, these are the ingredients. I have smoked paprika, black pepper, tomato bouillon, ground cumin, garlic powder, flour tortillas, bell peppers, orange, red, and yellow, onion, 1 tomato, 2 jalapeños, cilantro, 4 cheese blend, and of course, the chicken breast and vegetable oil. This is everything we need to prepare these delicious and amazing chimichangas at home. So let's get started. Of course, I want to start first with the chicken breast. I have already a pan full with water and it's already boiling. I am going to start adding the chicken breast. I am going to add to this my 3 bay leaves, my salt, and of course the garlic, 2 garlic cloves. I'm going to add them in here. I am going to cover it, let it simmer, let it cook for about 1 hour. And then I'll see you when the chicken is nice and tender. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, 1 hour has passed. I'm going to remove the chicken breast and then I am ready to start shredding it. Now that it's nice and hot, it's much easier to shred it when the chicken is still really nice and hot. Once this is done, okay, the chicken is ready. Let's put it aside and let's continue with the spices. And remember, you have all the spices and all the ingredients in the description box. I'm adding my cumin, adding my garlic powder, my black pepper, my smoked paprika, my tomato bouillon. All these ingredients is going to give this amazing chimichanga a delicious and amazing taste. I'm going to incorporate it. I'm going to put it aside and I am going to continue with the veggies. Look at this, nice and incorporated. It really doesn't take too long to make this amazing and delicious homemade chimichanga. I have the onion here, just chop it. It doesn't have to be really fine chopped because remember we are going to cook it and it's gonna reduce the size. It's gonna get nice and tender. I'm doing the same with the tomato. I have half of the bell pepper of the red, the orange, and the yellow, and I'm gonna dice it just like that. All these ingredients are going to give the chicken, the chimichanga, an amazing flavor. Of course, if you don't like spicy food, don't add the jalapeños. Instead of adding the jalapeños, add green bell pepper. The jalapeños, I am going to remove the seeds, so it shouldn't be that spicy. So I'm going to go ahead and dice everything. Now that I have everything nice and diced, let's go to the stove. I have a pan nice and hot. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. And now I'm ready to start adding all the veggies. We are going to add all the veggies at the same time so that they all cook down and the tomato really reduce the amount of the liquid and start giving the amazing flavor to the rest of the ingredients. We're going to cook it for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, we are going to add the spices. Look at this. We're going to go ahead, add the spices at this moment. Right after you add your spices, add your chicken. So the chicken starts absorbing the flavors that are in this pan. All the veggies, all the bell peppers, the onion, the spices. Once you add the chicken, just cook it for 5 minutes. That's everything that you need to do. Cook it down for 5 minutes. This mixture is not going to be runny because you added the tomato. It's actually not going to have a lot of liquid at all. So just cook it for 5 minutes. After you cook it for 5 minutes, remove it and transfer it to another plate so that it starts cooling down. Add your cilantro. Once you add your cilantro, just incorporate it and remove it from the stove. So the cilantro really releases the amazing flavor. Once this is done, then let's continue by warming up our flour tortillas. Remember, you want to warm up your flour tortillas so they are nice and pliable so that you are able to fold them to a delicious burrito. I'm going to start warming the tortillas, and when this is ready, of course, we're going to start making our chimichangas. I have all the ingredients here. I have the warm tortillas. I have 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour, water, the cheese, and of course, the filling. I'm using the all-purpose flour with a little bit of water to make this paste. You want to make this paste because this is going to glue the burrito. So when you fry it, nothing comes out, okay? Nothing of the filling comes out when you are frying this amazing burrito. Remember that the paste has to be a little thick, not too runny, because if it's too runny, it's not gonna stick, and when you put your burrito into the hot oil, it's gonna open. So that's exactly what you don't want. You wanna make sure that all your filling stays inside your burrito. Look at the texture. It really is not too runny. Just like that. That's how you want this mixture. And now I am ready to start making my chimichangas. I am going to use this side up, the one that has the more color. I'm going to be very generous with my cheese, of course, because I love cheese. I'm going to be very generous with my filling. I'm going to add it in here. I'm going to fold it, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to fold it. It's very easy. You tuck it in really tight, and then on that little edge, you are going to add the glue of the all-purpose flour and the water. Once you add it, just fold it and leave that seam down and let it rest until you are done with the rest of your burritos. I want to show you from close up how I'm doing, adding the cheese, adding the filling. Like I said, be very generous with your filling and your cheese. Add it in the center, and let me show you. Bend it like this, tuck it in really tight, and on that little edge, that's where we're going to add the binding, the glue. We're going to fold it, and this side down is going to rest until the oil is nice and hot. How do we know when the oil is nice and hot? When you add a little stick inside and it starts boiling, that means that it's ready to add your burritos in there. I'm going to add 4 at a time, and it really doesn't take too long for them to get golden brown. So don't leave the stove, stay there. Look at this. Make sure that you have already a plate where you're going to transfer your burritos and get the excessive oil out. I am going to continue by adding the rest of the burritos just like that. It doesn't take too long when you have all these burritos ready and they come out perfect. The filling doesn't come out. They are nice and golden brown. Look at this. Look how amazing they look. Okay, now I am ready to show you how I'm going to enjoy these chimichangas. Chicken chimichangas made at home with lots of love. I want to show you how they look from the inside. They are nice and hot, and let me show you how there is so much cheese in there that it really runs out. Look at this. Oh my gosh, my home smells amazing and I can't wait to dig in. Of course, I am going to enjoy it with a delicious green salad. I'm adding some sour cream on the top. And now I am ready to enjoy. I can't wait to dig in. I hope, my friends, you give it a try and you make these amazing chicken chimichangas at home. They come out perfect every time. I'll see you, of course, in just a little bit because I can't wait to enjoy it. completely done with these amazing chicken chimichangas. Of course, that I added a green salad, and this is the part I really love and enjoy, tasting my recipes. I wish you guys were here to taste it with me. Excuse me. Really nice and crispy from the outside, and the filling without the cheese. Be generous with your cheese. Excuse me. Perfection made at home. I hope, my friends, you give it a try and you make this delicious and amazing chicken chimichanga. If you liked and loved my recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell, and if you did, leave it activated so every time I make an amazing recipe like I did today, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I love you guys. Thank you for being part of my family. I will stay enjoying these amazing chicken chimichangas. Like, subscribe, and share, and see you soon. Bye-bye.